Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing good. So today I'm going to be talking about manhwa and webtoon that focuses on father-daughter relationships. These mangas on parenthood brings up many great slice of life moments as they explore the relationship between the daughter and her father. But before we begin with the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. So let's begin our list. Coming at number 1, we have How to Be a Dark Hero's Daughter. The main character transmigrated into a novel and became an extra from the novel. The novel is a murder thriller and the main character is a serial killer. He kills criminals with black magic, making him a dark hero. She doesn't have any death flags since she is a background extra, but she was a homeless girl of all things in such a dangerous novel. Somehow, our main character saves the male lead, and to thank her, he adopts her. The richest, most powerful, and the handsome duke commands her to be his child. The main character is freaked out since she knows he is a cold-blooded killer. Yet he dotes on her and constantly says, "My daughter is the cutest." He wants to get master artists to draw her and gather poets to describe her adorableness. The Duke also has a son. He also dotes on her. In this way, a beggar became a little princess. She also got used to people getting killed. I highly recommend it. It has a bit of several genres in a very smooth way. Also, the art is so simple and beautiful, and I love how contrasting the color palettes are. Anyway, overall it's really nice and so far so good. I just adored the father-daughter relationship between them. I really recommend it, even if you are not usually a fan of this specific genre, because it will make you squeal internally about how wholesome and cute it is. Despite there being literal murder in the first 2 chapters, the pace of the story is great and not annoying with complicated situations. Coming at number 2, we have The Adventures of a Demon King's Daughter. The story starts with the main character's tragic college life. In an effort to escape from her abusive aunt, Jo Ara, the main character, runs out into the road and gets hit by the car. She dies. She is reincarnated as the only child of God's favored holy knight Sain and the demon lord of the south, Parjunil Dion Caraban. Her name is Parjunil Nilos Irene. She grows up under the joint protection of her deceased mother's guardian angels and her father's demon assistant. Give this manga a chance. If you like father-daughter relationships, then you should give this a try. The beginning might be a bit boring, but it gets good. Coming at number 3, we have The Twin Siblings' New Life. Reborn as the prince and princess of a fantastical land, Ariane Uriana and her twin brother Arhen should have been living a life of luxury. But instead of beautiful palaces, magical adventures, and attentive servants, the twins are left by the emperor to live with their abusive mother in a rundown castle full of cruel maids. However, after a freak accident suddenly leaves them without a guardian, their father reappears, saying that now he wants them to live in the palace. Thrown into an unfamiliar world of royals, the twins tries their best to survive. I love the way the older brother and the father are overprotective towards the princess. I really love this manhwa and the twins. They have been abused their whole lives and then suddenly treated like royalty. Even then, they only trust each other and they believe that any small mistake will cost them their lives. They start living with the royal family and the same people that abandoned them, and I'm excited to see what happens to the relationship. A lot of misunderstandings continues to pile up due to lack of communication. I wished they talked to each other more, but I understand how scared the twins already were. Coming at number 4, we have Daughter of the Archmage. The manhwa begins with Mabel, a young girl who lived a miserable life under her parents and younger brother until one day when she overheard that they were in fact not her real parents at all. So she decides to go search for Raikil, her biological father. Her father is definitely a tsundere and the father-daughter interactions are very cute. It felt good to see how they were initially awkward towards each other but slowly started to let that go. This manhwa is nice. Mabel is such a strong girl. The second male lead is also a tsundere and he is very cute. The father is not a trash, he loves his daughter so much. If you are into things that are less of a romance and more of a fantasy, adventure kind of thing, this is perfect for you. I love the dad's character development, but I hope the daughter gains some more personality. Coming at number 5, we have I Shall Master This Family. The great Lombardy family was once at the top of the empire. After the death of its patriarch, the fate of the family and that of Ferentia, born from a Lombardy and a peasant, fall into ruin at the hands of her useless and cruel cousins. But when she is reincarnated as her 7-year-old self, she will work to protect the family's honor, gain her grandpa's Lulak's favor, and prevent her own father's death. In this lifetime, there's only one way for her to win, and that is by becoming the head of their mighty household. In this manhwa, you have characters that you want to hug tightly and you have characters that you just wanna punch. Simple as that. But most of the characters are either really adorable, gorgeous, or just straight up hot. The father-daughter relationship, the main characters, the secondary characters, everything is just so awesome. Especially the way her father dotes on her. It has the same isekai reincarnation plot, but it's still a gem nonetheless. The female lead is really adorable in her childhood form, but also very smart. You will have no annoyed feelings caused by her. You will only squeal and wish her the best. Her dad is too cute. You should definitely give this a try. Coming at number 6, we have Princess in the Rough. The story is set in an interesting world. Estrella, a forgotten princess with powers, was found living in the wild. She begins to learn what family is and how to depend on others. Unlike in most manhwas, the family is very loving to the female lead despite her complicated circumstances. It's adorable and has a bunch of cute animals. Also, the family relationship improving over time is like perfect for my daddy issues. The storyline was very interesting, especially the protagonist's origin. Her family is also not toxic, which is something you don't see every day from this type of manhwas. A pretty good story with a unique twist on why the main character wasn't taken in by her dad after her mom died and so on. I really like Estrella, who doesn't immediately turn unfurl after living that way so long. They take their time with it, making her more comfortable as time goes on, and the relationship really feels genuine and makes me smile. This is really good. Good if you like sweet mangas but with a twist. Coming at number 7, we have Am I Your Daughter? The female main character, Helene, was adopted by the devil-like count. After dying, Helene lived her whole life being confined in a hut. When she opened her eyes, she was 8 years old. She returned back in the time, right before she was to be adopted by the count. Helene wanted to ask God what is it that she had done wrong. She cursed God and threw herself out of the carriage that was en route to the count's estate. On that path, she met the Duke Callisto, the representation of the sacred Vincent Callisto. Seeing her completely resembling Callisto, everyone suspects that she is his estranged daughter. However, Vincent has never approved of any woman and lived his life in abstinence. He swore he did not commit any act that may produce a child, thus he denies that he is the father. Hope you all have a good day. See ya.